Testing, testing. This is the Buffalo Extreme taking on Binghamton. The Binghamton Bulldogs. Binghamton Bulldogs, ABA. Playoff action here on SFBN. All right, cool. Welcome back to the X-Gen Sports Complex here in Buffalo, New York. We got a great matchup this evening. Playoff basketball, you can feel it in the air. The Binghamton Bulldogs are taking on the Buffalo Extreme. This is a divisional round. Buffalo coming in as one of the top seeds in the ABA this season, looking to make their title run.
Here we go.
And they win the opens with a tough finish and are on the board first.
Did someone just say that?
And Hawkins completes the three-point play. Buffalo has been great defensively so far this year, anchored by the big man underneath who don't allow much penetration into the paint as they're swarming underneath. And a foul is called. Look like Walker with the basketball, Jimmy Walker. Pardon me, Ted Hennekamp. Backing down, looking for some space, spin move, gets a tough move, and Ivy surveys the floor. Howard Washington with the basketball, a sharpshooter in his own right, skips it across Ferranda. Boy, hoist, that's no good. Looking for some help. That shot, well, Binghamton arguing that that was not an air ball, it was tipped, and the referees do agree. So it was a blocked shot, so last touched by Buffalo. And Binghamton will maintain possession. So it looks like the referees will take a second to discuss. Looks like we will be staying on this end of the floor. It's probably a discussion regarding the shot clock in all likelihood. difficulties. We are back. I am back. So Ivy's bringing the ball up the court, looking to orchestrate the offense here. Low dribble, feeds underneath, spin move, hooks no good. Rebound, Binghamton. Corner 3-point shot on the other end is good. And Binghamton takes the lead, 11-9 here in the early going. Howard Washington thought better of it, passes it back out, gets it again, feeds underneath. Ivy calling for it in the corner. Hawkins will hoist. That one's no good. Get it in a long 3-point shot is good. Oh my goodness. Williams just with no hesitation there, showing off the range, and Binghamton takes a 5-point lead. As Washington pulls the triple, tries to respond on the other end. That's no good. Finds an open look from the other end. No, but the putback is good. So a bit of a slow start here for Buffalo. We know they're prone to having some slow starts as Ivy tries to work his way into the lane. Nice feed. Finds Pierre Sao on the cut, keeping his heads up. And bad pass there. Ball's going the other way. So we get a timeout on the floor early in the first quarter of this one. Binghamton leading 16-11. We'll be right back after this. So we're back out of the timeout. Buffalo basketball. This is the third matchup between Buffalo and Binghamton this year. Two of the top teams in their division, only with not too many losses on their record. Buffalo's lone loss this season coming at the hands of Binghamton as Park pulls a three off the front rim. It's no good. Backing down off the dribble, finding some space underneath, can't quite get the finish. And that one's turned over. Here's Binghamton the other way. 3-point shot is up, no good. Park pulls in the miss. They'll slow it down and feed Washington. Washington pass. Jones gets it. Driving right past Park to the cup. Ralph Williams, shifty. So moving the ball around here. Back to Ivy. Foul is called. Offensive foul on the illegal screen. So these two played a doubleheader for control of the top of the division. Binghamton won the first matchup convincingly at Binghamton by 30 points. It was 131 to 101 as it calmly knocks down the 2-point shot there, Williams. And here's Fagan crashing his way into the cup. No good, but offensive rebound. And Buffalo will reset. Top of the key, Ivy, head down. Scoop layup. No good. That shot is up and no good. So Buffalo hanging in there, trying to chip away at this deficit. 3-point shot is up and good. And a turnover. We're going fast break the other way, gliding in, and the dunk is good. Rodney Hawkins, fast break jam.
I don't know. I mean, he's commentating here. I know. Sorry. I think it's good now. Okay, we'll see. Okay, I think it's better now. Thank you.
So Buffalo trailing by 2. Ivy bringing the ball up the court. Circling around the perimeter. Jones pulls a 3. No good. Almost intercepts that skip pass down the court, but Binghamton doing a good job to collect that one, and good find on the slash. Binghamton will reset and pull the triple. That one's no good, but a fight for the rebound underneath. Whistle blows and will stay with Binghamton. And we apologize for a bit of the technical difficulties on the stream. To go. Quick response. Binghamton trying to move quickly. Oh, and that's pinned to the backboard. Sal with the major block, and here's Ivy between his legs looking for room. Gets into some trouble there. Has to look for help. Here's Jones. They'll reset. Hawkins. Spin move. Pump fake. Rolls it in. Pardon me, that was Hawkins on the block at the other end, and Hawkins with the finish. So nice play from, McCray. Mid-range shot, no good. And here's Ivy.
Ivy.
Fagan Tough layup, rolls it in with a bit of English. Absorbs the contact with the offhand. Buffalo stormed back to take the lead in this one. Back up in front, 24-22, looking for a response on the other end. Williams sticks a triple, and Binghamton's back out in front. They rule it a two-pointer, so it's tied. Jones for three. No good. Rebound right underneath. Pump fake. Tries to draw a foul, and it ends. Savvy move with the pump fake. So a couple substitutions here. We'll get Washington back into the game. Notice Jones getting a good amount of run here in the first quarter. And Smith completes the three-point play. So with a minute left in the first quarter, Buffalo back out in front with a three-point advantage. Binghamton not hesitating, quickly moving down the other end. Looked like there could possibly have been a foul there on that McCray was looking to draw a charge, but they did not call it. And here is, Howard Washington on the other end. Referee said, not sure if he ruled that a two, but Buffalo in front by three. Yeah, so they ruled that a two-pointer. Washington's foot must have been on the line. And good baseline find. And Hennington rolls that one in. So with 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Buffalo can hold for the last shot, and it looks like Aaron Jones is content with letting some of the clock run out. Buffalo hanging on to a three-point lead. Here's Howard Washington sizing up his defender. Gets a switch. 4 seconds. Got to move fast. Washington, step back. Corner three is blocked. Blocked out of bounds. Time will expire. And that is the end of the first quarter. So, action-packed first quarter ends with Buffalo leading this one 29-26. We'll be right back for second quarter action here on SFBN.
Oh. No.
So we're back for second quarter. Pressure on the inbound. Kind of allowed some entry there to the lane, but did a good job to adjust. Spin, baseline. That shot is blocked by Park. Has to off the dribble. Swarming defense. Binghamton pulls a deep three, and that grazes off the rim. No good, but an off tried to trap in the corner, but Williams makes him pay with a 3. Binghamton able to knock down those shots, certainly stretches the floor for that Buffalo defense as Washington looks to respond. No. Du Bois skies for the rebound, but it looks like an over-the-back foul was called as Du Bois was attempting to haul that in. Down, and here's Karan Du Bois. That's a little bit of space. Draws the foul. Certainly got hacked on his way up and wanted to make sure he embellished the contact to draw the foul. But a foul nonetheless, and Du Bois calmly sinks the first. So in their second matchup of the season, their first at Buffalo, the one where Buffalo got out to a 22-point advantage and then slowly started to see that lead dwindle down in the final minutes. They were able to put the clamps on at the end. High off the glass for Smith. Pump fake 3. Looking for some space. Dribbles into defenders. Loses the ball. It's on the floor. Pump fake. Kicks out. Trying not to settle for a shot. Has to settle for a tough look. And it rolls all the way around and in. Definitely a frustrating defensive possession if you're Buffalo there. You seem to do everything right, and they just flip it up and in. Hawkins. Pump fake and drills it. Hawkins with that smooth mid-range always seems to find his rhythm. And Binghamton working around the perimeter, tries to get in there. Loose ball is picked up. That's Doton. Ja'Kai Doton. So knocked out of bounds by Buffalo. It will be Ralph Williams to inbound from the baseline. And trying to get an alley-oop off the inbound, catch Buffalo napping, but just didn't have quite enough on it. So defensive possession 1 there for Buffalo as Du Bois pulls the triple. That one's no good. Rebound ahead. Buffalo with numbers back defensively. Did a good job of getting back in transition there. And trying to step his way into the lane, just jumps right into some defenders, but a foul is called. So it looks like they will inbound from under the basket, just a common foul, not on the shot attempt. So long inbounds. Binghamton has found themselves working from the perimeter, trying to penetrate. Buffalo doing a good job of limiting their looks.
No way!
And in some trouble here. Shot clock running low. 5 seconds on the clock. Step back 3-point shot. No good. Park pump fakes. Thought about it. Drives into the lane. Gets the foul. Savvy move by John Park there to draw the foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good for John Park. Park has been instrumental in stretching the floor of this team. It's what you might call your modern day stretch 4, as he goes 1 for 2 at the line there. Capable of knocking down big shots. Also, a defensive presence underneath as that shot is swatted out of bounds by Marcus Fagan, but a foul was called. And it looks like that foul will go against Hawkins. So first free throw is no good. Crucial free throws in this game. In a game of this magnitude, the two top teams in the division facing off here for a chance to advance. And 0 for 2 at the line, but offensive rebound. Definitely see a lot of those. Got to box out on those free throws. So spinning into space, trying to look for help. Almost traveled there. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Long 3-point shot. No. So another good defensive stand from Buffalo. And here's Hawkins forced to bring the ball up the court. And Du Bois glides into the lane, flips it up and rolls it in. Karan Du Bois. Midair, switches hands. Impressive scorer Karan Du Bois is. He's been quite the engine for this Buffalo team this year. Always seems to be in the right spot when you need him. And getting a bit of space and rolling it in. Tough finish. So Washington, little baseline mid-range shot, no good. Rebound is put up and in by Marcus Fagan. And Hawkins getting a little too handsy there on the inbound will be whistled in the backcourt. That's not what you want to commit fouls at, 90 feet away from the basket. But we will get a timeout on the floor. So Buffalo pulling back out to an advantage in this one, 37-33. We got just under 8 minutes remaining in the first half. We'll be right here on SFBN. So out of the timeout, Binghamton trailing by 4 points. Got out to an early lead in this one. Buffalo stormed back into it, but it's been pretty close the whole way. Long two is up and in. That's Brandon Hathaway on the make. And here's Ivy, as he does, getting into the lane, puts up a floater. It's no good. Rebound. Oh, man. Devon McCray. How do you stop that man? Binghamton swinging around the perimeter. Driving to the cup, rolling it in. Ja'Kai Doton with a tough finish. A lot of gifted scores on this Binghamton offense, able to finish amongst the trees. And, Ivy passed off on the pick and roll there to McCray. It looked like he wasn't quite ready for it. And it ends up in the hands of Binghamton. And right on cue, down the other way, Binghamton knots it up with a tough finish. So we're all tied at 39. Ivy feeds. Hawkins, no. Rebound fought for. Let's go where they come the other way. To get rid of this one. Stepping into the lane, Euro step up and whistle blown. So foul called on the attempt. Seems like Binghamton's getting a much more efficient effort of driving to the rim, getting the shots they want. So Ja'Kai Doton earns himself a trip to the free throw line and will shoot 2. And the first one is well short for Ja'Kai Doton. So free throws have been a struggle for both teams so far in this one. And with two great teams, you got to think it's going to come down to some of those free throws. They rear their head towards the end of this one. And 0 for 2 at the line again, and then another offensive rebound. So both times, Binghamton going 0 for 2 at the line, getting their own miss, and then getting another trip to the line. Buffalo, oh no, it was not a foul. It was a travel, so good defensive stand there. It looked like an up and down. So Buffalo with the game all knotted up, looking to retake their advantage. Ivy, nice feed to Du Bois, who sticks the 3. Great screen there to give Du Bois some space, and a great pass from Ivy. Skipping it to the corner. Open 3 from the other corner. It's good. So back and forth we go. Smith. Off balance look for Smith. That one's no good. Long 3-point shot. Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a shot. Ralph Williams just has no fear. Park drives to the cup, bounces it, no. Pardon me, that's Brent Williams. And loose ball. Oh, my goodness. That was quite a healthy look from 3. That went in. Certainly a heat check there as Ivy dribbles around, bumps the defender off, and flips it in. Little bully ball there from John Ivy as he lowers his shoulder and the defender creates some space and flips it into the cup. John Ivy certainly gifted at creating his own shot, and it looks like Buffalo might need to lean on that a little bit as we get into the later stages of this game. Oh, and that's turned over. Good defensive effort there to force a miss. Ivy on the other end sticks it. Here comes John Ivy. Buffalo back out in front by 2. Ivy getting handsy. No whistle. Long 3. Oh, it's good. Unlimited range for Binghamton. Du Bois getting shifty. Tipped out of bounds. After a flurry of 3-pointers, we'll get a timeout with Binghamton hanging on to a 48-47 point advantage. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. We'll be right back after this. And we're back out of the timeout. Buffalo to inbound, trailing by 1 point. Buffalo in the gray jerseys, Binghamton in the black jerseys. Ivy steps into the lane, and shot clock goes off, and they say that Smith did not get the shot off before the shot clock expired, so it's a turnover. And, oh, man, great defensive effort there. Forcing the miss, staying attached to his defender's hip was Smith. And Smith kicks it around. Back to Washington. Hot potato. Smith pulls a three. No good. And Park. Good find from Smith, cutting underneath to find Park, who flips it up in the cup. So Buffalo retakes the lead. They're back on the seesaw. 1 point advantage. Whistle blows. Shot no good. Foul is called on the attempt. Referees having a bit of a discussion as to the nature of the foul. Looks like called and a personal foul. I guess after the discussion, out a Buffalo player got teed up. Not what you want in a big game like this. First free throw is good for Ralph Williams. So 2 for 2 for technical free throws for Ralph Williams. Their shooter of choice with technical free throws, as now they'll switch shooters to who was fouled on the play. First free throw, no good. And 1 for 2. So a 3-point trip down the floor for Binghamton as they retake a 2-point advantage. Ivy gets it to Smith. Ivy, no. Tip, no. Park, no. Couple good looks there underneath, and Fans asking for a jump ball. What's the call?
Jump ball. That was a jump. That was a
Saying
jump
not a
ball.
jump ball. They're saying a foul. So Binghamton basketball with a 3-point advantage.
I don't like that.
Or 2-point advantage.
None
I
yet.
know. Parks all over that one. Here comes Washington pushing the pace. Looking for some help. Scoop layup underneath. It's good. Rodney Hawkins with a feed from Washington. Knots us up at 51. Corner 3-point shot is good. Jacob Beach drills the three. Just over a minute remaining in the half. Looks like they ruled that a 2-pointer. And Hawkins will look to respond. And man, that mid-range shot from Hawkins is near automatic. So tied at 53, a minute remaining in the half. And a turnover. Bad pass. Bit sloppy on the transfer. So opportunity here for Buffalo. These teams certainly want to have the lead going into halftime. Washington sneaks his way to the cup and rolls in two. 35 seconds remaining, about a 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock. So driving almost uncontested to the cup, no. Buffalo with the ball, trying to push the break the other way, but a whistle. Looks like that whistle goes against Binghamton. So there's 16 seconds remaining in the half. Buffalo with the basketball, no shot clock. They can hold for the last shot if they wish. Ivy. There's how much time there is. He might try to do it himself. Pass. McCray. No. And that is the half. So Buffalo able to leave the first half with a lead. We've got a good one. It's 55 to 53. We'll be right back for second half playoff ABA action here on SFBN. We are back for second half playoff action here on SFBN. The Binghamton Bulldogs in the black jerseys inbounding, trailing 53-55 here in Buffalo. Should have a good finish here. These two teams, very competitive, splitting the season series 1-1 with each other. As that 3-point shot out of the break is no good. And here's Buffalo with the basketball. Washington finds some space, finds a cutter, rolls it in. Javon McCray gets the scoring started here in the second half. Hennenkamp bringing the ball up the court. Kicks it out, corner. Back to Hennenkamp. Jab step. Thought about it. Backs down his defender. Fade away, no good. Howard Washington pushes the pace. About a long two, thought better of it. Ivy swings it to Hawkins. Back to Washington. Here's Du Bois decisively to the rack. No, McCray tries to haul it in. He does. Washington wide open for three. No. Jump. Good. Offensive rebound. He'll try again. And nice defense underneath, forcing the turnover. Ivy low to the court, looking for room. Mid-range jumper. He's feeling it. John Ivy. Smooth mid-range shot puts Buffalo up by 6 here in the second half. On that 3-point shot, fake, and earned himself a easy feed to Derek Hart underneath, and Binghamton flips in the twos. Hawkins mid-range. You know it. Rodney Hawkins with the shooter's touch. Buffalo's got to stop biting on these pump fake threes, giving Binghamton so much space to penetrate. And forcing his way to the cup is Ralph Williams, drawing a foul against Karan Du Bois. So Ralph Williams to the line to shoot two. So first free throw is good for Ralph Williams. Ralph Williams only standing 5'8", but makes up for it with his speed and his shooting. And he rolls in both free throws. And Ivy collides under the basket. Checks to make sure his defender is okay. They both took a bit of a spill, and Karan Du Bois with a rejection on the other end. Here's a break. Ivy hangs back for three. No. Last touch by Binghamton, so Buffalo will inbound. That's Washington to inbound. Gets it into Hawkins. Down. Oh, foul is called. So Binghamton gets caught swiping in the cookie jar. Du Bois not able to work the 3-point play, but he will go to the line to shoot two, and he misses the. And Du Bois goes 0 for 2 at the line, a bit uncharacteristic of him. So Buffalo hangs on to a 4-point lead. It's 61-57. Oh man, might have just missed Williams cutting baseline, but regardless, Ralph will do it himself. Rolls in the 2. Washington feeds Du Bois from the corner. He sticks it. Karan Du Bois, his third triple of the evening. Williams looking for space. Brent Williams, that is. And, oh, man, might have got away with the travel there. We play on. Shot clock runs out, and it's just tipped in time. Oh, and a turnover in the backcourt. The lamp is on. Next shot is worth an extra point, but Buffalo stands tall. Hawkins is fouled. Hawkins fouled in transition. Kind of pulled up from his dribble there. Was close to losing it himself. Almost got a little bailed out by that reach in. So Du Bois and McCray check out of the game. In comes Fagan and Park, but we will get a timeout before all of that. So we get a timeout. Buffalo leads 64-61. We'll be right back after this. So Buffalo to inbound. Quickly hoisting the 3, no. And defensive rebound, Binghamton trailing by 3 points. Kick out, Williams, 3-point shot is good. Brent Williams showing off the range this evening. Brent Williams, former USC Gamecock. Certainly has some of that range to show off. Run! And one. Good find from Ivy, who throws on his glasses. Showing off the vision.
Job Park.
And Park completes a 3-point play. Park's been a reliable stretch forward for them this year. He really does it all. Defensively and offensively. Just kind of do what you need. And Whistler, nice move. I'm sure Park is not happy with the call, but Hart will go to the line to complete the three-point play. So this free throw would knot us up. And it does. So we are all knotted at 67 apiece. Ivy calling for a play. Fist up in the air. Let's see what this one is. Gets Washington wide open for a good look, but just off there. It looks like Washington's arguing that that shot may have been deflected, but quickly the other way, Williams pulls a three. Oh my goodness. Ralph Williams gets the roll, and Binghamton back out in front. 3-point advantage. Fagan off Washington. Mid-range look, no. Fagan gets it to go. Heads up rebounding from Marcus Fagan, pulling in that miss, and quickly 2 points out of nothing there. Backing down. Top of the key. Good call. Williams pump fakes his 3-point shot. No. Hawkins pulls in the miss. It pass is tipped out of bounds, so Buffalo will keep the ball. Buffalo trailing by 1 point here. And Javon McCray checks in for Rodney Hawkins. Ivy stepping through the lane. Spinning fadeaway mid-range is good for John Ivy. Makes it look so smooth. Buffalo retakes the lead. Whistle underneath. Looks like a reach in. And whistle on the low block. Derek Hart drew that foul. Looks like they might have got DuBois reaching in, as Jones will check in for DuBois, trying to keep DuBois out of foul trouble. They're definitely going to need DuBois down the stretch. So Buffalo with a second unit in almost here. Three-point shot is up and good. Ted drills the triple. Ivy plays off the screen from McCray. Back and forth he goes. Slithering in the lane. Layup's good. John Ivy. We're all knotted up at 73. Another three-point shot. No. And ahead they go. Jones, floater. No. Short. Rebounds. And out of the pack is Binghamton with the basketball. Thought about a deep three. That's Williams, who's definitely been knocking those down. He's got Park on an island, and he pulls it. Oh, my goodness. Ralph Williams, unconscious this evening from way downtown. Fagan looking for help. Ivy surveys the floor. Has to get a shot off soon. He'll hoist. Three rolls out. Had to throw something up at the end of the shot clock. And in transition, Williams pulls. That almost rolls in, but Clark pulls in this. Jones and a charge against Aaron Jones, drawn at midcourt. Binghamton celebrating, the whole bench holding up their fist as Ralph Williams draws the charge. So Buffalo's going to want to talk this one over. They're trailing by So we're back from the timeout. Doton inbounds. Doton with the ball spinning. No. Offensive rebound pulled in. Binghamton. Jones almost played the passing lane there. Bit of a gamble. Playing a bit aggressively on defense. Here's Hart backing down. Top of the key. Loose ball. Foul is called. Oh, and Jones. That's Fagan down on the floor. Instant. Marcus Fagan. Sure hope he's all right. A key piece of this Buffalo team. So as they check on Fagan, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. So it's good to see Fagan walking off the court on his own ability. Certainly still in some pain.
Here we go.
So we're back. And Ivy with the basketball. Buffalo trailing by 3. Ivy passes to Park. Nice speed. Good ball movement underneath by the extreme. And Javon McCray rolls in the 2. So quick 2. Buffalo and posting right to the cup, catching every bit of the rim except the net. Buffalo pulls in the miss. Ivy dribbling all around. Back to his defender, pulls it back out. Smith with the ball, back to Ivy. Jones entry feed to McCray, back down dribble, in some trouble, spins to the cup, whistle blows. So Javon McCray at the line to shoot 2. Buffalo trail 1. Opportunity to tie and or here. And McCray knocks down the first. Two for two at the line for Javon McCray, calmly taking the lead for the Extreme. And Williams will pull again. No. Man, Williams showing off the range. He is so dangerous. You never know when he's going to pull it. Could be a game breaker. McCray into some trouble. Ball ends up in the hands of Karanda Boy, who checks back into the game. Back to McCray. Underneath. Hook shot. No. Clark fights for the rebound. Strolling towards the sideline. Fighting for it. And it looks like earned Buffalo another possession there. So good hustle. Park hit it off a half. Buffalo crack at it here. Jones to Du Bois from the corner. No. Buffalo fortunate enough. That rebound was last touched by Binghamton out of bounds. They'll get another shot. Here's Smith with the ball. Washington running out of time. Has to put something up. It's blocked. And rebound is won. Binghamton. Williams with the ball. Williams, always a threat to shoot, getting trapped. Has to kick it out. Driving. Open three-point shot. Rattles around. No. Offensive foul underneath, however, on the rebound. Smith does a good job drawing the contact. So, with a 1-point lead, Karan Du Bois with the basketball. Moving it around. Finds his way back into Du Bois' hands. Trying to draw the charge. Didn't get it to go. Smith fouled on the layup attempt. He'll go to the line. Takes the first. Smith has been in and out of the lineup this year, but called on for a bit of a bigger role in this game. No Marcellus Cooper. No Alex Golda. And Smith makes both. Williams gets it out. Doton. Oh, man, what a reverse. Ten seconds remaining in the quarter. Buffalo getting for the last shot. That one's no good. Flipped up, no. So, looks like it was last touched by Binghamton. So, Buffalo might have a second here to get off a shot. And they do. Quickly, Karan Du Bois nails it at the buzzer. Great way to get some momentum going into the fourth quarter for the Extreme. Karan Du Bois knocks down the baseline shot. We got a good one going here in Buffalo, leading by 3 points going into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back here on SFBN. So Buffalo getting a double possession here, making the shot at the buzzer at the end of the third quarter with possession. Up 3 points. Hawkins calling for it wide open on the low block, but the boy mid-range shot, no. Oh my goodness, what an effort on the rebound, but blocked on the other end. And here comes Binghamton soaring in for the two. What a block by Hinnenkamp, slapping that ball to the backboard. Smith. Hit to go off glass. So Williams feeds Hart. Hart backing down. Hawkins flips it up, flips it in. Derek Hart gets to his spot. Hard to stop when he's backing down. And Hawkins will look to give him a taste of his own medicine. But no, Hart denies it. Oh my goodness, Hart has having none of that. Swats that mid-range attempt from Hawkins right out of the air. And Hart on the other end. That's a little more action himself. Derek Hart heating up here in the fourth quarter. Binghamton retakes the lead. It's 84-83. Ivy from the corner. No. The boy with the rebound. Among the trees. Whistle blows. It's Buffalo basketball. Good effort underneath for Du Bois to come out with that ball amongst 4 Binghamton defenders. So a bit of a discussion going on here about the shot clock. It looks like Buffalo's coach, Rick Jacob, is arguing that the shot hit the rim. I think the officials thought that the initial shot attempt from Ivy was an air ball. The shot clock is reset, however, so full shot clock, full opportunity here for Buffalo. Ivy pulls a deep three. That one's no good. McRae almost comes down with the miss, but here comes Binghamton, trailing by a point. Sorry, leading by a point. Hump takes a three. Trying to create some space. 3-point shot. No. Hathaway on the attempt. Hawkins trying to orchestrate some offense himself. Feeds it. And nice move underneath. Travel is called. Javon McRae called for the travel on his baseline spin. So don't count the basket. You can feel the tension. And that one is blocked. Hart got his shot denied. Here's Du Bois. Feeds. Ivy. Back to Du Bois. Oh my goodness. Going to work. Puts up the shot. No good. Garon Du Bois at the line, shooting 2. First one good for Du Bois, so we are all knotted up. And Du Bois goes 1 for 2 at the line on this trip. So we are still tied at 84. Corner 3, no.
Hey!
Hawkins pulls in the miss. Ivy trying to get an entry to McCray, gives up the ball, and he'll try again. Here he goes, McCray. Oh my goodness. Devon McCray slips by 2 defenders. Great pass from Ivy. Rolls in the 2.
No way!
Williams deep
No
3, no
way!
good. But offensive rebound. And good defensive effort there. Altering that shot. And here comes Buffalo. Ball is tipped, thrown ahead. And on the fast break is Binghamton. And they roll in an easy 2. So we're back to tied again. Du Bois, 3, no. Pass all the way ahead and blocked by Washington. And here comes Washington. Mid-range look. Oh, can't get it to go. You feel the tension in the building. 7 minutes remaining. We're all tied, and the layup's good. And a foul. 3-point play opportunity. So we'll get a quick timeout. 88 to 86. We'll be right back after this.
I'm bleeding like a lot. I'm bleeding like a lot.
So a 3-point play is completed. That's Ja'Kai Doton giving Binghamton a 3-point advantage. It's 7 minutes remaining in this one. Win or go home. Buffalo needs a big bucket here on this possession. Park.
5, 4, 3.
Du Bois from the corner. He drills it. Karan Du Bois. Clutch as it gets. Ruled a 2. Foot was on the line. That shot is up and pure. Brandon Hathaway from the elbow, fading away. And it's back to a 3-point advantage for Binghamton. Ivy to Park. They're putting pressure on Du Bois. Certainly the team's best scorer here down the stretch. Kicks it out. Park plays it in. Good find. Finding the cutter, Park. Buffalo down by 1. Good defense from Ivy. So we'll get another timeout here. Buffalo trailing 90-91. We'll be right back. And right off the inbound, right to the cup, no good. So quick attempt at a bucket out of the timeout. Buffalo with the ball, trailing by 1 point. Karan Du Bois behind the back, looking for some space. Kicks it back out. Lavelle Smith directing traffic, hands it off to Ivy. 5 seconds on the shot. Puts up the 3. 5 minutes remaining. Buffalo leading by 1. It's a turnover. Buffalo with numbers. Oh, and the pass to Ivy was intercepted. And here's Binghamton. Williams pulls a 3. Ralph Williams, silencer. Quick mid-range. And it's Binghamton basketball. Cup, no. Rebound fought for. Buffalo comes out with it, trailing by 2 points. Here's John Ivy. Ivy, whistle blows. Basket's good, and 1. Oh. Basket's no good. Basket is no good. The foul was on the floor before the shot. Certainly, it was a close call. I think both in there, and as did the fans, but referees determined that the foul happened before the shot. Hawkins in the corner. McCray, Ivy thought about it. Hawkins, mid-range look, it's good! Rodney Hawkins, so automatic from mid-range, ties us up. We're under 4 minutes remaining. And he loses the ball. Buffalo comes up with the turnover with an opportunity to take the lead here. Ivy, floater, yes! John Ivy. 2-point lead for Buffalo. Williams with the ball. You know he's a threat to shoot. It's poked away. For the ball. And no, but his last touch by Williams. It's Buffalo basketball. What effort from Javon McCray. Ivy high-fiving fans on the sideline.
Oh my God!
What an exciting moment. And it looks like we'll have a quick timeout. We're going to mop up the floor, have a discussion. So, Buffalo leading by 2. We'll be right back after this break.
Extreme! Extreme! Yeah! Extreme! For the extreme! Yeah! Woo! I said yeah! Yeah!
Oh, jump ball is called. A jump ball. So possession arrow points to Buffalo, so they will keep the ball. Pardon me. It's Binghamton basketball. Looks like there's a bit of a discussion going on at the scorer's table as to who had the possession arrow. Now, this is a big call. They certainly need to get this one right. Oh, wow. Buffalo is pleading their case, saying it should be their ball. Possession arrow pointed their or go home scenario. We'll take a quick break while they figure this out, and we'll be right back. So after discussion, it was ruled Buffalo basketball. Layup attempt, no good. So after all that, Buffalo not able to come up with a basket. So there's 3 minutes remaining. Buffalo leading by 2. Driving to the cup, no. Good defensive stand there. Here's Washington with the ball. Under 3 minutes remaining. Ivy coming off the screen. Downhill to the cup. It's swatted. Hart got a piece. And it looks like Binghamton was able to get a timeout off with possession of the basketball. Heads up play there. And what a block from Hart. So we'll get another timeout with 2:31 remaining. We'll be right back. So Binghamton Williams, guarded by Karan DeBoy. Binghamton trailing by 2. Kicked out to the corner. Shot is up. It's good. Jimmy Walker. Foot was on the line. So it's a 2. So we are tied. It's 96 apiece with 2 minutes remaining. What a great game we got going on here in Buffalo. He picks up the dribble. Oh, man. Reach over foul from Hart, trying to interrupt that pass from Ivy. So pace certainly slowed down here. Next shot is a big one. All right, and now back to the top of the key, Ivy. So ball is kicked around a bit. It's still Buffalo basketball. Not much time remaining on the shot clock. Gonna have to move quickly.
Come on.
They get it to DeBoy. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tied up with minute 15 remaining. We got an exciting finish coming here. Playoff action here on FBN.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm so nervous.
Back out of the timeout, Binghamton basketball. Only 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. We're all tied up here. Spinning, driving. No! Foul called. Doton forcing the issue, earning himself a trip to the line. Big free throws here for Doton. First one is good. Gives the Bulldogs the lead. Ivy gesturing to the crowd to get loud, makes some noise. This is a big free throw. Doton. Doton, ice in his veins, 2 for 2 at the line. Big time free throws to give Binghamton the lead with a minute remaining. Buffalo trails by 2. Ivy with the basketball. Washington. McCray whistled.
Foul.
So Buffalo will inbound. They still have the ball. They're elected someone, so it will be Howard Washington. See what play they run here. Try to get it in the hands of someone. Try to get it to Ivy. No good. Top of the key, DuBois. DuBois, their playmaker. Oh, my goodness. Touches earth. Ivy. Mid-range floater. No. Last touch by Buffalo. So I think they're gesturing to the clock to make sure that the clock is reset. So a quick discussion between the referees and the scorers table.
Wait, what? Our ball?
So we'll get a quick timeout here. We'll be right back. So it's Binghamton basketball leading by 2. There's 36 seconds remaining, 24 seconds on the shot clock. Buffalo does not have to foul. Binghamton gets it ahead. Oh, and it's nearly stolen by Ivy. Just poked it free. Couldn't keep it in bounds. Oh, what a huge opportunity that would have been. Season on the line here for Buffalo. Got to play good defense. Williams with the ball. Guarded by DuBois. Williams stops. Pulls it out. Trying to run the shot clock out. 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams going to work. On to Boyce. Spins. Feeds. No! Offensive rebound! Buffalo's got a foul! Buffalo's got a foul, and they do! Oh, man. What a huge rebound from Hart underneath. Binghamton not in the bonus yet, so they're going to have to foul again. So Buffalo will take a timeout to talk it over. There's 8.5 seconds remaining. They're down by 2. We'll be right back. So Buffalo trying to get a steal on the inbounds here. They do not. They got to foul quickly, and they do. So that's Ted Hennenkamp who got the inbound. About 1.2 seconds came off the clock in that exchange. So still not in the bonus. So potential opportunity here. They got to try to come up with a steal. And what just happened? What just happened there?
High IQ.
So the inbounder threw it off of Ivy. So that was Jimmy Walker who threw it off of Ivy and caught it.
We got the steal.
So another inbounds attempt denied. Precious seconds ticking off the clock for Buffalo. Needs something. And a foul. Foul before the inbound. Nervous moments here in Buffalo, trying to find a way to get the basketball. And another whistle.
Yeah!
Oh, and it's Buffalo basketball! Foul called against Binghamton on the inbound, so Buffalo will get another shot. There's not much time remaining. It's going to have to be quick. Buffalo trailing by 2 points. Oh, my goodness. 5.5 seconds remaining. Buffalo trails by 2 points. We'll get a quick timeout to talk things over. I'm sure Binghamton's going to go over their defensive strategy. They do not want to allow a shot to go off. You got to be careful about a foul. It's a 2-point lead. Does Buffalo decide to tie it? Go for the win? Rich Jacob, the head coach, trying to draw up the best play he can. This season is on the line. Buffalo trailing by 2. Win or go home for a trip to the regional semifinals. So Washington will inbound. Ivy, time running off the clock. Whistle blows in the backcourt. So 2.5, 3 seconds came off the clock. So Buffalo will get a closer inbound, but here they are again with time wasting. 2.4 seconds from hangs in the balance. Howard Washington to inbound the ball. They're going to need to go fast. It's tipped. Ivy gets it. Ivy puts it up. No good. No good. And just like that, the game. Well, was a foul called? There's a discussion. There's a discussion between the referees. It looks like some fans are celebrating as if there was a foul called. There's a discussion going on with the bench, the referees. There's Ivy standing at the court, high-fiving teammates, waiting for something. There's no time left on the clock. This is a huge call. I think part of the argument is that the inbounds pass might have been tipped, and the clock should have started running there, and it looks like Buffalo is going to be rewarded with free throws. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So huge free throws here for John Ivy. First one's good. One more to tie. Second one good. One more free throw for John Ivy.
Oh, John, I love you.
The fans can feel it. Can John Ivy deliver a signature moment? The point guard of the extreme with the game in his hands. And it's good! John Ivy goes free throw line, point four. It looks like Binghamton was trying to call a timeout. John Ivy, the hero in Buffalo. So with 0.4 seconds, Binghamton will try to get anything towards the basket. It's got to be in and out of their hands. Almost impossible. See if they try to go the length of the court with this inbounds pass. What a scene in Buffalo.
Just get back. Do not foul. If you foul, I will.
So a discussion about some defensive strategy here. Washington directing traffic around. The fans are all on their feet waiting for the finish of this game. Binghamton just hoping for a prayer, something to go their way. What has been a disastrous end to the fourth quarter for them with the lead. Fouling on John Ivy's three-point attempt down to John Ivy with ice in his veins, cans all three, and now Binghamton staring down the barrel of defeat and elimination with 0.4 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
Here it is. And they don't get a shot off. Buffalo triumphs in this divisional round. What a comeback. John Ivy, the hero, with ice in his veins. 99-98, Buffalo hangs on and advances to the regional semifinals. That is playoff basketball at its finest here in the ABA. Buffalo is moving on. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to this edition of ABA basketball here on SFBN. We were awarded with quite my producer, Gabe Strong, and everyone at SFBN, and for giving me this opportunity. My name is Mola. Everyone have a great rest of their night.